Secure the objectives.
Do 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 do. I can't buy anything. What is up, hashtag FURRYPACK? Welcome to a brand new Call of Duty Black Ops 4 beta gameplay. Tonight we're going to be playing a brand new game mode in this beta called Heist, where pretty much we can steal money and we just go back to like our zone area, and you know, we just have to sit out until the money is getting transferred, you know. But other than that, speaking about cash, I actually got something to talk about that's cash related, you know. So why the heck why don't we just get right into it? So if you don't know already, because you probably aren't in the Discord or something, well, I mentioned it on there first, but yeah, right now I'm actually having serious issues with my PC. And you may go like, Doc, what kind of issues are you having? How the hell are you having issues on your PC? Well, simple. Right now, my PC is currently overheating whenever I try using it. Like right now, I am only using it to go ahead and, you know, record the gameplay with Elgato Game Catcher, you know, from my capture card, obviously. And, you know, what is it? It's actually overheating because, well, let's get right into it to why. Simple. My stock cooler, which is literally all it has right now, for like the CPU fan, is no longer doing justice. It just doesn't do justice. Ooh, and I got put down right there. Oh well. But yeah, sadly, my stock cooler is getting near the end of its lifespan, and it's no longer performing well in period. Well, actually, it just doesn't perform well anymore at all, absolutely. Because right now, as I'm recording, I do have, the temperatures opened up, so I could go ahead and manage it while I'm recording to make sure it doesn't go extreme. But it is hovering around like the 60 mark, and usually when I'm recording using my Elgato, it would sit around somewhere in like the 30 mark, maybe 20 or something like that. It doesn't get hot. And well, there was at one point, it was going to the freaking 80s while being on idle. And when I mean idle, I mean doing nothing on my PC. Literally just letting it sit there. Just let it sit and doing nothing on a desktop. Maybe have a Chrome tab open on YouTube or something, right? And it will go to the 80s, it being really, really high, way too high, overheating the system. And that's actually a really bad thing. I am running an AMD processor, and AMD processors tend to get really hot because they're meant for multitasking when it comes to, you know, video editing, even live streaming. I don't have the best AMD processor, but I have a decent one that's actually good, and I could play all my games, I could edit my videos, and live stream just fine. And sadly, right now, I really need a CPU cooler. So, to anyone watching this video, any of my hashtag FURRYPACK supporters, please, go in the description, look at my Ko-Fi, or look at my PayPal link, and please, I would highly appreciate if you could at least, even $1, you know, at the very least. If not, maybe even send the whole 30. But I need $30 right now to go ahead and order me a, Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo, which is a, you know, CPU cooling fan and heatsink that I want to go ahead and install after I you know, purchase it and get it shipped to my home, so I could go ahead and start getting my temperatures down low, because, you know, if I don't manage to do that, well, rip my PC, because it would just die of heat. And that's a huge bad thing. I don't want it to die of heat. So yeah, I would highly appreciate anyone who could go ahead and, you know, be willing and supportive to send anything. So that'll be highly appreciated, please. Oh man, I got wrecked right there. But yeah, because right now at the current time, I am very, very limited on using my PC, because I mean, it's just overheating like crazy. I found a $1 fan that I had lying around that I got years ago, or a few years back, that was meant for like laptops that you put on top of. And I decided to go ahead and just set that on top of the case, you know, through one of the ventilation areas, and plug it into the USB. And they're like really small fans, but you know, whether they're small or not, it's still a bit of airflow that my PC could potentially have. So I decided, you know, let's give it to the PC, see if that could go ahead and help me out big time, right? So that's what I did right now, and even though that's a little bit extra more air going into the PC, it's still not helping it out big time. And one of the main problems with the stock cooler is it was decent enough, it was great enough when I first got the pre-built, but you know, after having the PC for about like a year and a half now, you know, and for the hours of, you know, rendering and streaming and overall just in general use of the PC, it reached, or it's just reaching its end of its lifespan, and that's about it, you know. I mean, that's pretty normal when it comes to like these stock coolers, and they're just meant to be replaced. I was planning on replacing it quite a while back before, and I just never got around to doing so. And now I actually have to do that, because like if I don't, well, my PC's just gonna overheat and die, and I'll be out of a freaking PC. And I know I have my gaming laptop as well, but the thing about that is that's pretty much just a temporary thing that I could use until I get my PC back up and running to its, you know, great performance. You know, after the temperatures could be maintained at a cool level when it's actually being used. So yeah, that's the thing that sucks, because I mean, my laptop itself will actually, I mean, you know, they're really good, you know, to go ahead and be, you know, a portable thing to go ahead and play games, you know, watch Netflix or something, edit videos on it or whatever. But you gotta keep in mind, it's still a laptop. You know, you don't want to always play, you don't want to play games maxed out on a laptop. You don't want to go ahead and constantly keep streaming for hours or edit videos for hours a day on a laptop, because, you know, they're made to be portable. They're really compact, small spaces, and they're not really upgradable when it comes to like their fans and, you know, processors and stuff like that. Pretty much just like about RAM and storage. So I will be able to go ahead and still do a few streams and still edit some of my videos on the laptop. That's actually what I'm probably going to be doing for this video, is going to be, you know, finishing it up on the laptop. But man, it's such a shame that what is it, my stock fan is no longer performing well, and I'm trying my best to see if I could get it really soon. And when I get the CPU fan, to anyone that decided to actually support me and go ahead and, you know, donate $1 or $2, or even just like, I don't know, a decent amount or something, so I can actually be able to get this freaking goddamn fan. What is it? In a message of your donation or something, do leave a message, you know, if you do. What is it? I will go ahead and promote, you know, anything you want, like your YouTube channel, your Twitter, anything like that, you know? And I'll probably do an unboxing video of the actual fan, maybe even an installation, if people want to see one of those type of videos of it, right? That'd be pretty cool, right? But yeah. But I would highly appreciate that, because I really, really need to go ahead and get this fan so I could get my PC, you know, back up and running, because right now, as I'm recording, it's hovering around 70 Celsius, which is way too high for what it should be, because even though I'm using it right now to record, you know, the gameplay that's going through the Elgato, a task like that should not take your PC to the 70 Celsius mark at all with the type of fans in it. And my case fans that I have inside the PC, they're struggling so hard to actually keep a lot of airflow. So another thing is, besides just getting the cooling fan for the CPU, I'm going to be getting 2 more additional actual case fans to install, to make sure that I won't have to have this issue for like the next, I don't know, 10, 20 years or so like that. I'm going to try to get like good quality fans. And the CPU fan, once again, I'm trying to get the Cooler Master, you know, Hyper 212 Evo, which is one of the best cooling fans you could get for a CPU. And I'm going to try to get some Corsair high airflow, what is it, case fans that I could also just have installed, that'll help me out a big time, you know, to keep like the entire system cool, like the GPU, the motherboard, everything that just generates heat. Because it sucks, and it's such a shame. And I recently just discovered this just 2 days ago, because my fan started doing some weird noise where it started sounding like a scratch noise, and then it started to get louder than what it usually is, and it's usually actually quite silent, even on a heavy load, while maintaining cool temperatures. You know, keep my system cool in like the 50 Celsius mark area, which is really good, even on a heavy load. For a stock cooler, that was actually really good. And then, apparently one of the things that ended up happening was the lubrication, or the oil that's inside the ball bearings for the fan for the CPU, that is gone. So basically, it like spins, stops, spins, stops, spins, right? You know, it can't spin freely anymore. Very good. It like struggles to actually spin really well, and sometimes it'll do like a little scratch effect, you know? Basically like that ball being like skipping around or whatever inside the little compartment or whatever it's stored or however it's made, blah blah blah. But yeah, it's basically pretty much doing that. Another thing is the actual heatsink that's on the fan. I mean, it's a really terrible heatsink in general, because it's one of those heatsinks that doesn't actually take the heat and puts it far away from the CPU. It actually brings it towards the CPU, and the fan is like basically blowing the heat back into it, which makes no sense. Like, I mean, it's still cooling it when it works, but when it doesn't work, it basically just keeps the heat and gives it more. It's a lot of weird technical stuff to talk about, blah blah blah, but you know, it just really sucks. But again, if you want to definitely support me to help me get a brand new fan, what is it? Link in the description to the PayPal link or Ko-Fi. Those are the two I do recommend, so I can try to go ahead and receive whatever the donations early and order the fan as quick as possible. You know, so I could go ahead and transfer that cash over to my bank within like 30 minutes or so, and then I will easily go ahead and order it on Amazon, and I'll try to see if I could get 2-day shipping as well, and just freaking as soon as I receive that fan, install it, because I have to remove the GPU, I have to remove my RAM, I have to remove everything from my PC, because I have to install, what is it, the bracket for the new cooling fan in the back of the motherboard, and then obviously you have to place all the stuff back in afterwards, after that main bracket is in, so I can support the new fan, of course. And then I do have to go ahead and do a little bit of wiring work as well if I want to install 2 more additional case fans, because I have 2 good spots at the very top of my case where I could go ahead and install 2 case fans to make sure I, instead of just relying on 1 fan for the CPU, I have, you know, overall just a few case fans, right? That will go ahead and cool the whole system and not just the CPU, and yeah, that comes in a whole lot of handy dandiness. But geez, man, it just really sucks, and it's such a shame. By the way, I hope you all are enjoying this brand new game mode of Heist as well on here on COD. Actually, quite a cool game mode where you pretty much go ahead and, you know, work as a team, and you have to go ahead and extract the money. What is it? And that's basically it. You know, look at that. I secured the, I deposited the cash in this game. It's cool because if you go down, you have to then be revived unless you get killed, which is actually kind of cool. And then another thing is, it kind of has like a CSGO type of thing in the beginning where you could go ahead and buy weapons, which I think is actually pretty cool. But yeah, this Call of Duty is actually not so bad with a game mode like this. It's actually kind of cool with a game mode. I mean, I personally like this game mode. It's actually kind of fun. And this was just recently added into the beta. By the way, you can get the beta on PC now and also play on the Xbox. I am playing on the PS4 right now. But yeah, that's pretty much what this whole video is, you know, some more Call of Duty Black Ops 4 PS4 gameplay of the beta, and then also talking about how I really am struggling right now to go ahead and afford a CPU fan, because right now I'm really broken, which is one of the reasons why I'm asking. If anyone is highly appreciated and willing, please do donate towards the channel to keep this channel alive, because my desktop is one of the things that mainly does majority of the work for this channel when it comes to live streaming and video editing. And with the desktop gone, or not being able to use it for a while, it's really going to slow me down big time to be able to actually stream or to even edit my videos, because again, my laptop is something I'll mainly use temporarily because I don't want to stress that out. It's a laptop, and it's something that I normally would use when I'm away from home when I can't use a desktop, right? And obviously I'm going to be using it a little more right now because I can't really be using my desktop, but yeah.
Operation complete.
However, if you do decide to send anything, do let me know in a message, you know, who you are, you know, because like on PayPal, like, you're allowed to send like a small little message. You could go ahead and type in your name on there. You could probably even tell me on Discord as well if you join a Discord server and all that kind of stuff. Another thing is, you will be MVP. You'll be part of the MVP on Discord as well. or in general on the whole channel. That's another thing. You will get MVP rights as well for doing so. But yeah, right now I am just like getting screwed. Man, it just really sucks. But yeah, that's about it for this video. You know, we got a victory. We went ahead and had some fun playing this game. But yet again, hopefully y'all could help me out during this struggling time. My PC, I actually need to turn off right now after I copied this video over to the laptop with a flash drive, because it's freaking hovering at like 70 Celsius or whatever. It's getting too hot, and I don't want to turn it on and just leave it on idle, because that would just increase the heat still. So I'd rather just turn it off. And I'm probably gonna keep like a fan on it. I'm probably gonna remove the freaking glass window of it and just go ahead and like find a fan lying around that I could plug into the wall outlet or whatever that's normally used to just like as a, I don't know, air conditioner or whatever, so it could cool down the system. Cause man, this really sucks. This really sucks big time. Again, hope you all enjoyed this video. That's about it for tonight. Dogs out, bark, bow wow, peace. Hashtag FURRYPACK. Please still help me out. At the very least, go ahead and just retweet this video or something, or you know, or tweet out some of my like support options, because that would be really appreciated. Other than that, once again, peace out. Take care. Hashtag FURRYPACK.